Okay, good morning, everybody, and welcome to another episode of PETV. My name is Emily, and I will be taking the session today. So now, normally I do Lazy Fridays, but today I am doing your Winning Wednesday. So if you want to tuck your chair in and find a space, we're just going to jump straight into it. So if you didn't know already, our code word for the week is endurance, which is popping up on the bottom of your screen now. So I have got a session for you that revolves all around endurance. So I have got 6 exercises on my piece of paper with a fun fact, and then I've got 3 cards that say beginner, which is this one here. So beginner says 10 to 20 seconds, intermediate says 30 to 40 seconds, and advanced says 50 to 60 seconds. Now, I'm going to tell you what your exercise is and a fun fact about it, and then you're going to pick either the beginner, if I can get it, the intermediate, or the advanced. So the difference between, obviously, all 3 of them is how long you'll be doing that exercise for. So, for example, our first exercise is the wall sit. So you need to find a wall, you're going to sit down like so, like that. Now you can either do that, start off as the beginner, and you'll be doing that for 20 seconds. You can do the intermediate, push yourself a little bit and do 40 seconds. Or if you really, really want to challenge yourself, you can do the advanced one and do it for 60 seconds. Now, a fun fact about the wall sit is the longest wall sit ever is 2 minutes and 8 seconds by a guy called Darren. Well done to Darren. So you are going to do either 20 seconds, 40 seconds, or 60 seconds. Now, I'm going to start off in the middle for our first one. I'm going to do it for 40 seconds. So I've got my little timer on there, and then I'm going to do it for 40 seconds. So let me get my timer up. You can pick whichever one you would like to do. So I want you to grab your wall, sit down, and we're going to start it now. So you can either do it for 20 seconds, 40 seconds, or 60 seconds. So you should feel it in your thighs. At the moment, it's been 10 seconds. So keep it going. If you're doing it for the beginner, you are going to finish in 3, 2, 1. If you're pushing yourself that little bit extra, you have still got about 15 seconds left. So you should start to feel it in your thighs, but keep it going, keep it nice and strong. And if you're doing the advanced, you've got 30 seconds left. Keep it going, breathe through, deep breaths in and out, keep it going. 8 seconds left for the intermediates. 4, 3, 2, 1. So that's me done. Now, if you are pushing yourself and you're going for the advanced, you have got 6 seconds left. Keep going. Nearly there. Well done. And that is time. So that is our first one done. We're going to move on to our second exercise, which is the plank. So for those of you who do not know what the plank is, it can be done one of 2 ways. So you can either put your hands out flat like this, or you can put your arms down like that. So you can either do the plank for 20 seconds, 40 seconds, or 60 seconds. Now, the plank isn't my strongest one, so I know my limits. So I'm going to take the beginner option and do 20 seconds. But if this is something that you really enjoy, or you know that you're good at, obviously do push yourself. So the longest plank was done by a guy called Daniel in Australia for 9 hours, 30 minutes, and 1 second. Now, don't worry, I won't be making you do it for that long, but 9 hours is a very long time. So if you're going to get ready, I'm going to get my watch ready. I'm doing the beginner one, which is 20 seconds, but obviously you've got the 20 seconds, 40 seconds, or 60. So are we ready? Off we go. So I'm doing a 20 seconds. So I'm just going to wait here like this. You've got to make sure you're not sticking your bum out. You've got to keep it low, nice and strong. It's been 10 seconds, which means you've got 10 seconds left. Hold it. That's it. Take deep breaths. And the 20 seconds is up. So if you're doing 40 seconds, you have got 10 seconds left. If you're doing the 60 seconds, you've got 30 seconds left to keep going. And the intermediates you can finish. You've got 20 seconds left for the advanced. If you are continuing to do it, well done, keep going. You've only got 15 seconds left. Not much longer left. And in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Perfect. Now, the next exercise is called a stalk balance. Now, this one you can do however you want. Now, a stalk balance is where you balance on one leg. So you could do the tree pose. You could do it where you have one leg out and you balance like that. You could balance your leg in front. Basically, it's any way, sticking your leg out and just balancing like so on one leg, yeah? So I think for this one, I'm going to do, the classic tree pose. And the longest stalk balance recorded is 76 hours and 40 minutes from someone in Canada, which is a very, very long time. So I'm going to push myself for this one, and I'm going to do the advanced for 60 seconds. But again, you just pick whichever one you feel comfortable, okay? So I'm going to get my timer, figure out what pose you want to do, and we're going to start it in 3, 2, 1. Off we go. Balancing, keeping your core nice and tight so that it helps with your balance, because if you keep a floppy core, you will be balancing or wobbling all over the place. If you want to help with your balance, you can put your arms out to help you. If you chose the beginner one, you can stop. Your 20 seconds is up. Well done. If you chose intermediate, you've got 10 seconds left. Ooh. And if you chose the advanced like me, we've got 25 seconds left. Okay, intermediates, you can stop. Well done. It's just the advanced left, and we have got 10 seconds left. So hold the pose for 10 more seconds. Ready? 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Hold it there. We are flying through these. We've got 3 more to go. Now this one is called the toe balance. So it's basically the same thing. However, you are on your tiptoes. So you could just stand like this. You can do it on one leg. But the longest toe balance is 4 minutes and 2 seconds from someone in America called Richard and Ashley. So I'm going to again do the 60 seconds for this one. I'm going to balance on the other leg to give my other leg a break. So I'm going to set my timer. Remember, if you want to do beginner, intermediate or advanced, that's completely fine. That is up to you. We're going to start it. Ready? Now, off we go. So I'm going to balance on one leg on my tiptoes. I might have to put my arms out for this one. Ooh. Do a bit of dancing. Ooh. Put myself off. So if you chose beginner, you can stop. Well done. If you chose intermediate, you have got 10 seconds left. Doesn't look like I'm on my tiptoes, but I promise I am. Intermediate's nearly there. 5 more seconds. Ooh. Should feel it burning in your calves, because I know that I definitely do. Intermediates, you can stop. And advanced, we've got 20 seconds left to keep going. If you feel like you need to desperately swap legs, you can if you want to, but obviously you don't have to. You can keep it on one leg if you wish to do so. Do like the Titanic. Ready? And time. Now, those are our first 3. We've used those. We're now going to change them for these 3. So now beginners has changed to 15 of those exercises in 30 seconds. The intermediate is 20 of those exercises in 30 seconds, and the advanced is 21 plus in those 30 seconds. So that might sound a little bit confusing. So I'm going to re-explain. So the exercise now is squats. Now you've got to try and figure out how many you think you can do in 30 seconds, okay? So if you think you can do 10 to 15 in 30 seconds, you're going to pick the beginners. If you think you can do 16 to 20 in 30 seconds, you're going to choose the intermediate. And if you can do 21 or more, you will choose the advanced, okay? So, and the first exercise is squats. Now, the record for most squats in an hour is 4,708 squats. Now, that is a lot. So I think I'm going to go for the intermediate for this one, so 16 to 20 squats in 30 seconds. So just a reminder, if you want to do beginner, 10 to 15, intermediate, 16 to 20, and advanced, 21 or more. So I'm going to get my timer ready, and you've got to see how many you can do in 30 seconds. Ready? Off we go. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Remember, go at your own pace. You don't have to match everybody else's. 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 10 seconds left. 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22. And hold it there. That is our 30 seconds up. I actually did 22, so I moved into the advanced category. But if you did any others, well done. Now, we've got one more, which is jumping jacks. Now, the record for the most in an hour is 4,754 jumping jacks in 1 hour. Now, I'm going to challenge myself because this is the last one, so I'm going to pick the advanced. So I'm aiming to get 21 or more in 30 seconds. But again, if you want to know, if you know your limit and you want to do something less, that is absolutely fine. So beginners, remember, is 10 to 15 is what you're aiming for. Intermediate, you're aiming for 16 to 20, or again, advanced 21 or more. So I'm going to get the timer ready, and off we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30, 31, 32, 33, 34, 35, 36, 37, 38. There you go. I was determined to get that one to end on a high. Talk to the person next to you, see how many they got, how many they aimed for, and then give them a high five and be like, yeah, well done. So that is our PE session today over. I hope you enjoyed it, and I hope you have a lovely rest of your day, and I will see you on Friday. Bye.